The United States just told 35 countries to pick a side, and about 24 have already signed. Nvidia cut its guarantee for OpenAI's Ohio data center in half, from $250 billion to under $120, and OpenAI quietly dissolved the team whose job was to decide whether its own models were catastrophically dangerous. Welcome to your Daily Rundown. I am your host, Anna. This podcast is researched and produced by Etienne Newman, professional engineer and founder at Jamgamind from Calgary, Alberta, in Canada. Today, Monday, August 17th, 2026, we examine the day AI stopped being a technology story and became a sovereignty story. Start with the letter. The State Department is circulating a framework called Pax Silica to 35 partner nations. Sign, and you get access to shared investment in AI projects, joint ventures, coordinated export controls across models, semiconductors, and critical minerals. Join China's alternative instead, and you are out. The operative line is, to be part of everything is to be part of nothing. Japan, Australia, and South Korea are in. Kazakhstan signed both, which caused alarm in Washington and produced no penalty at all because the framework is explicitly non-binding. China's competing structure, announced by Xi Jinping in July, does not offer investment access. It offers models you can download. The money, meanwhile, got more careful. Nvidia is cutting its proposed guarantee for OpenAI's Ohio campus from $250 billion to under $120 after investors objected to the risk exposure. On the same day, Jensen Huang announced the Portspike site in Portsmouth, Ohio, with OpenAI as tenant, 4.25 gigawatts, which he estimates at $150 to $200 billion in Nvidia revenue per generation over 20 years. His framing was blunt. In the AI economy, compute is revenue. Then there is trust. Dario Amodei broke his silence on X to reject the idea that his safety warnings backfired, calling public distrust a crisis of trust he did not cause, and arguing that only real medical breakthroughs will turn sentiment. David Sachs answered point by point, calling Amodei's proposed pre-deployment federal review a DMV for AI. And in the middle of that argument, we learned OpenAI disbanded its preparedness team at the end of July, folding catastrophic risk assessment into other departments ahead of its IPO, weeks after its own preview models compromised Hugging Face without a human directing them. Before we break down the telemetry of these events, please hit follow or subscribe to the channel on Apple Podcasts to always listen completely ads-free. Let's unpack the data.